Hello and welcome back to Mark's Garden UK. This is my exotic tropical border, and towards the back end of last year 2022 I did a video about protecting this for the winter time. I've got a sharp knife in my hand here which I'm going to hold out of the way of this dog Fergus. I'm looking after Fergus for the day for my neighbours. Anyway, getting back to the plot, I covered the whole border with about 6 inches of well-rotted manure, and then I put some weed fabric over the top of it. Anyway, I've just removed all the weed fabric to have a look what's going on beneath it. I've also just taken off the protection from the Musa Basjoo. These are the 3 green bananas. Now these are not technically hardy in the UK, but they are roots hardy, which means that if you protect the roots well enough, they will survive outdoors for the winter time. And I wrap them in fleece and I wrap them in horticultural fabric, weed protection fabric, and I've just taken that off. And I'm delighted to report that of the 4, the trunks of 3 of them have remained quite sound. The 4th one down here, the trunk snapped, but the reason I brought the sharp knife out is because I'm going to demonstrate actually that these are actually still alive. Now, we're only in March, towards the 4th week in March now, and it'll be April soon, and I might have unwrapped these prematurely, so I am going to take precautions. If I get any forecasts of severe frost, I'll definitely be coming out here to re-protect them. So it might have been a bit of a false economy taking the protection off this soon, but I was a bit nosy. I wanted to see what was going on. Anyway, so the knife is really just to cut through one of the stems and demonstrate that there is still life in there. And because I managed to protect the stem, I'll benefit from having some height this year. If these had died down from the ground, they'd have to start again from the ground and grow back up again. But because I've got some height, I'm hoping that this will give them an extra bit of height throughout the season. Right, let me bring the camera a bit closer and then we'll cut the top off and we'll see what it looks like and demonstrate that there is still life in these trunks. Just look at all this lovely compost here. That's all going to get taken down by all the different invertebrates and microorganisms that are in the soil. They'll come up and they'll digest it and take that down into the soil. That's a crinium, and it's white like that because it's been deprived of light, so it's almost been forced. But as it gets light, that will turn green again and grow, and you can see that's survived there. There's some little toadstools here growing up, and there are my Musa Basjoo. So let's just cut the top off one of these and see what we reveal. And you can see there, it's white, it's still alive, it's not rotten. It's going to grow from that point, and what I'll see very soon is as it starts to grow, as the head temperature starts to warm up and you get some light, that will start to come up like a leek, and that leaf will grow up and give it the height. Let's cut the top of this one. Again, it's white, it's not dead, it's still got life in it. That's still firm, it's not rotted away, it's still retaining its structure. So these 2 are still alive, and because those 2 are still alive, I've got every reason to believe that this one is also still alive. Look at that, I mean, that's still got green in it. No problem there. And there's number 4, again, green. I'll pick the camera up and I'll give you a bit of a close-up. And there it is, look. Some green. And as we speak, even as we speak, moisture is coming up through there. And that little green centre there will form a new leaf and grow up. So there we are, an update on the Musa Basjoo. It looks like my winter protection has been a success, and hopefully in a month's time or 2 these will be growing up again, and I will give you an update. This is my exotic tropical border, and there's lots of other plants in here. I actually left all my cannas in the earth this winter as well as a bit of an experiment, so hopefully the cannas can come up. That's a red hot poker coming up there. I can see something shooting up there. I think that's Colocasia pink china, one of the hardy colocaceas in the UK. Not such good news on my Colocasia esculenta, which I dug up and put in the garage. I'm not sure any of them have survived, but again, time will tell. I'm going to start bringing them out and giving them some water to see if I can encourage any life that's there to start growing. So there we go, bit of an update on the Musa Basjoo. I'll see you soon, bye for now.